If you've cloned your voice on Suno, there's a good chance it came back sounding fine. It's not bad, but it's not you either. It still sounds like some generic AI singer wearing your name tag. Yeah, Suno's voice cloning is not exactly the best. So let's actually test this properly, step by step, and figure out why that happens, and how much we can actually fix it. First thing, Suno has two separate features that use your voice, and mixing them up is where most people go wrong. There's Create a Voice, a quick one-time upload plus a verification step where you sing a couple of phrases back to prove it's really you. And there's also the custom model, which is a completely separate thing, but you can actually use this for better voice cloning where you upload multiple copies of the same recording and Suno trains a model shaped around your voice specifically. So let's get started. I've got one clean recording, just my voice, nothing else, and I'm uploading it under Create a Voice. You can trim the part if you need. Now it wants me to verify it, so I'm singing the phrases it's giving me. All right, verified. Let's save it. We have our voice loaded. Now let's build the custom model. Click on the model selector and let's go to custom model. You can use this to create your own model based on your uploads. You can use this to fix Suno into a certain vibe or a mood, but here I'm going to use it to fix itself to my voice. Suno's telling me straight up, for best results, upload 24 or more songs, but you can actually do this with at least 6 uploads, so that's what I'm going with. Is that ideal? No. But I want to see what happens with a realistic, not perfect amount of effort, because that's what most of you are actually going to do. So, 6 uploads of that same vocal audio that I used, let's name it and move on with hitting create. Okay, the model's now ready. Now it's time to test it. I'm writing a quick song, some lyrics, a style prompt for an upbeat 1970s reggae pop. And I'm leaving every slider at Suno's default. Weirdness at 50, style influence at 50, audio influence at 25. I'm generating this on the plain v5.5 model first. No custom model yet, just the voice attached. Let's hit create and see what we get. Okay, let's play it back.
Sunshine dancing on the sea. Good vibes flowing wild and free. Hold me closer through the night. We keep moving with the light.
Honestly, I love that song, and it's nice to hear it from my voice. Regarding the voice itself, it's fine, somewhat close to my voice in certain moments. I don't exactly get a wow feeling here. It just sounds like another AI voice doing an impression of me. But now let's switch it up. I'm going with the custom model I just built. Same lyrics, same style, and I'm generating again. Let's listen.
Sunshine dancing on the sea. Good vibes flowing wild and free. Hold me closer through the night. We keep moving with the light.
Okay, it's a different melody, but this one's better. Cleaner, more polished, sounds like an actual finished track. So it's safe to say that this custom model uploading trick clearly does make a difference in the vocal clarity of the output. But here's the catch. Better production isn't the same as sounding more like me. The custom model is clearly shaping the output, but it's still not exactly closing that identity gap the way I want. So let's try some tweaking. As you can see, my current style prompt has the phrase warm, soulful male vocals sitting in it. I'm thinking this might have affected the output, so I'm going to delete just that phrase, keep everything else exactly the same, and regenerate. Let's play this next to the version that had it in.
Sunshine dancing on the sea. Good vibes flowing wild and free. Hold me closer through the night. Sunshine dancing on the sea. Good vibes flowing wild and free. Hold me closer through the night. We keep moving with the light.
Basically, that's identical. Removing that phrase didn't do anything meaningful to the vocal character. All right, so this time let's go straight at the 3 sliders. Weirdness, style influence, audio influence. Suno's own guidance says if you want the output closer to your uploaded voice, push audio influence up. So let's do exactly that. I'm dropping weirdness down to 20%, leaving style influence at default, and I'm pushing audio influence all the way up to 87. It's labeling that strong right here in the interface.
Sunshine dancing on the sea, good vibes flowing wild and free. Hold me closer through the night. We keep moving with the light.
And, again, barely any difference. According to what Suno said, this setting should have pulled the generation closer to my real voice, and maybe it did nudge things slightly. But honestly, I did not hear or feel a considerable difference between the outputs. So where does this leave us? Well, a few real takeaways, based on what actually moved the needle and what didn't. 1. Your source recording matters more than any setting you'll ever touch afterward. If there's background noise, reverb, or any effect on it, that's going to be baked into everything that Suno generates from it. Keep it clean, dry, and just your voice. Non-negotiable. 2. When recording your voice, try to sing in the style you're asking Suno to generate. If your source is a soft, breathy delivery and you're asking for a big belting rock anthem, the model's going to struggle to reconcile those two things. Match your sample to the genre you actually want, and you'll hear the impact immediately. 3. The custom model does help, even with 6 uploads instead of Suno's recommended 24+. It gave me a cleaner, more consistent result than the plain voice feature alone. But here's the honest bottom line, and it's the part most people won't tell you. None of this fully solves the problem. Not the custom model, not the sliders, not the style prompt tweaks. Your Suno voice clone is not going to be a perfect copy of you, period. What all of this does is push it closer. The goal, however, is to stop sounding like a random AI voice and to start sounding like a version of you. A little processed, a little smoothed out, but recognizably in the neighborhood. So if you're expecting a flawless clone, you're going to be disappointed. But if your goal is closer to me, more usable, more mine, a clean recording, matching style, and using a voice custom model, that combination genuinely gets you there. Not all the way, but close enough that it's worth doing properly. So that's the real story on Suno voice cloning. Not a magic fix, but a genuine way to get closer. If this saved you some trial and error, hit subscribe. I'm testing all kinds of Suno AI stuff so you don't have to. And let me know in the comments. Did your clone come out sounding like you? Thanks for watching.